Well, good evening. Good evening. Welcome to St. James Family Worship, the perfect place for people who aren't. I thank God that you've taken the time to be a part of this devotional review tonight here at St. James Family Worship. Today is day 310. Today is 310 of our open door devotionals. I know lots of you are trying to get back to the Alabama game that's about to get kicked off. So I'll be brief with you tonight so that you can enjoy the game. But we need to go over this devotional. And here we go. Day 310 of Open Door Devotional. And today's topic was what prayer isn't. What prayer isn't. Our key text was found in Luke 11:1, and it says, one day Jesus was praying in a certain place. When he finished, one of his disciples said to him, Lord, teach us to pray. Prayer is one of the most misunderstood things in life, yet it's meant to be one of the most exciting and most known aspects of our life as people of faith. Prayer is a life transformer. Yeah. Prayer changes situations. Prayer changes people, and they can change things. Prayer can give peace in the midst of a storm. Prayer can alter the course of a nation and fix the nation's woes. Ezra writes in 2 Chronicles 7:14 that if my people who are called by my name would humble themselves and pray, seek my face, turn from their wicked ways, then I will hear from heaven and I will forgive their sins and will heal their land. Therefore, prayer brings about forgiveness of sin and healing of the land of God's people. Now let's get a working definition of prayer right quick. Prayer is communicating with God the Father. To communicate is to talk to somebody and to have a dialogue with them. A dialogue is when a minimum of two people conversate. When was the last time you had a real dialogue with God, whereby you prayed, God talked to you, and there was a dialogue? You talk, I talk. I talk, you talk. I said prayer is communicating with God the Father. Now, I must understand why I'm praying to God the Father and why it's important that I do it. Prayer is mankind, you and me, exercising dominion on the earth by giving God the freedom to intervene in our earthly affairs. You see, God gave Adam dominion. Adam lost dominion, and dominion and lordship of earth was passed on to Satan. Yeah, Lucifer, the devil himself. In Ephesians 2:2, it refers to Satan as the prince of the powers of the air. 2 Corinthians 4:4 refers to him as the God of this present world. How did he get to be God of this world? Adam gave it to him through sinning. So, prayer is mankind exercising dominion on earth by giving God the freedom to intervene in earth's affairs. We pray and ask God to come into this realm to help us in the mess that we've made. You might say that can't be true. Well, God gave man dominion. God was in the process of, I would say, colonizing earth to make earth become a microcosm or a duplicate of heaven. And he wanted you and me to rule over earth in righteousness like he rules and reigns over heaven. That's what prayer is all about. Remember in the model prayer that some refer to as the Lord's Prayer? When we are praying, Jesus said we should pray the will of God in the model prayer. And what is that? Let thy will be done on earth. How? As it is in heaven. You remember that prayer you prayed ever since you was a kid? Let thy will be done on earth as it is. Thy will be done on earth. Thy will be done on earth as it is, just like your will is done in heaven. That's what prayer is all about. Restoring God to his proper place, which is the ruler of this universe, and restoring man back to his original place, ruler of earth. I know I've talked only about what prayer is, and our topic for today was what prayer isn't. So why did I deal with what prayer is instead of what prayer isn't? When a bank teller is hired at a bank, they're trained how to detect counterfeit bills. The process of training to recognize a counterfeit bill is not to put a counterfeit bill in the teller's hands. The process is only to expose them to the original, authentic, and real bills. And when they know what real is, they always know what isn't. When you know and understand prayer, it's like the counterfeit bill training. When you know what prayer is, you always know what it isn't. May God bless you and God keep you is my prayer for you tonight.